Sometimes it is difficult to imagine how difficult it would be to have a relationship with someone who is omnipotent, perfect, divine, immortal, infinite, all pervading, all merciful, full of kindness and compassion. It seems unbelievable, right? But not. Past 10 episodes, we are trying to do exactly that. Okay, welcome back to episode 11th and 12th. Actually, these are the two chapters of same book and they were in continuation, like from chapter 11, the data or the content was in continuance to the chapter 12. So I thought of merging both the chapters and putting in one video. But since one chapter is one day of our series, therefore I'm naming them day 11 and 12. Okay, so welcome back, and like I said, it is sometimes unbelievable to have relationship with someone full of these many qualities. So 5 secrets we are about to reveal today, which is going to help us to maintain that relationship or deepen the roots of it. Let's start with the first one. Through constant conversation. Now the book says with having a continuous or a constant conversation with God, we can have our roots deepen into the relationship or the friendship which we have with God. How? See, Brahma Kumari Shivani, if anybody knows her, she gives a very good example about it. Like the way we charge all our electronic devices several times a day, we need to charge our friendship or the bonds or threads of our friendship several times a day with God. How? The moment when we get up, we put our phone to charge and it runs in the middle of the day, then we again do that, and by the end, again sometime in later part of the day we put it to charge. Similarly, the first thing in the morning, say hello, say good morning to God. Sometime in middle of the day you can express your thank you or gratitude, and by the time you are off to sleep you can again say a little prayer or just a moment of anything, whatever comes to your heart, just express it to God. Like the way we keep our electronic devices charged, like the way we always remain in touch with our near and dear ones throughout the day via messages, calls, we need to be in touch with God as well. That is the secret number 1. Second, the secret number 2, it is through meditation. Now don't get me wrong or misunderstand me, because whenever anybody talks about meditation, people they get confused or they get worried. See, today I am going to use one word, that is overthinking. That is meditation. Can you imagine overthinking the meditation? No. See, when we think over and over about some trivial or petty issue of life, that is nothing but we are meditating on it. Meditation is what? Focused thinking. So if you are meditating, if you are thinking continuously over a trivial issue, if you switch it to God or the words of God or the prayers of God, that is what you are doing. You're switching your meditative mode from a trivial issue to God. So actually overthinking is nothing but a meditation. You just need to switch your perspective from a problem, from a trouble, from a worry, from a trivial issue to God-centric idea. That is how the second secret brings us one more step closer to God. Moving to the third secret. That is being honest with God. Now, sir, honesty, loyalty, faithfulness, trustworthiness, what to say? This is like foundation of any relationship. So God, He demands our honesty, or it is actually our moral duty to be honest with God. Now, honesty in what sense? We need to be honest, that is to have a frank and full disclosure based relationship with God. See, it's a very unique 2 lines which have been expressed in the book. When I first read them, I was wow. So what may appear as audacity to you is actually authenticity to God. He gets bored with predictable, pious cliches. So sometimes, or like 100% of the time, we keep on saying prayers, we keep on saying all the holy stuff to God, like holy names of God, we keep on chanting them, which is actually good. We need to do that, right? I'm not against that. But God, he gets bored out of it. He wants a very intimate, close, a very friendly relation with all of us. And He thinks that when you speak straight from your heart to God, when you express whatever is going in your heart, in your mind, and you put it out there as if you're talking to a friend, He likes it. He rejoices in it. Then some cliche, like the usual things which we tell to God or which have been trained to us to say to God. So your relationship should be honest to the point that whatever comes to your heart, whatever is in your mind, you're able to express that to God. Such kind of frankness and openness He wants in relationship or friendship from us. But here, one small thing which we need to take care of: don't ever forget to cross the line of distinction that He is God, our creator, and we are the creation. We should never take the liberty of going to the extent of disrespect or disobedience of God in the name of frankness and openness. So when I am saying you need to have a very frank and open relationship with God, keep in mind, don't cross the line of respect, don't cross the line that He is our master, He is our creator, He is the inventor of this whole world. Don't ever try to disrespect or disobey Him in the name of frankness. Okay, so moving on for the fourth point: value the things, value the people what God values. See, it's very simple. Anybody who is very close to us, who we think very important and significant in our life, if he or she values something, do we give value and importance to that or not? Yes, we do, right? If he or she is in pain, we empathize with that person. Similarly, if God values someone or somebody, we need to understand that, and we do need to value that person or that thing. In that comes everything. God values His devotees. God gives importance to all the natural resources He has created for us to use. God loves all His animals and all His creation on planet Earth. So we cannot have any hatred for anything. We do need to give value to everything which has been created by God. Okay, so that was our fourth secret. And the last one: friendship with God should be out of desire and not via accident. The friendship or the relationship should come from heart. Like it should be a deep desire for us to get in connection with God. It should not be forced or compelled. Like if it's not like I am asking you to watch this video, it should come voluntarily. Like I need to connect, I need to have a special bond with the person who created me, and if anything helps me in that, I need to go closer to that. So there should be a desire to connect with God, to have a relation with God. It should come from within, not forced. Okay, so there is a few lines I would say which has been written in the same context, which I am going to read. The most significant and everlasting relationship in our life is the one which we share with God. So remember, it's your choice. You can be as close to God as you choose to be. So it's always a choice, it's always your decision. It's not an accident, it's not a compulsion. Nobody is compelling you to have a bond with God. When it comes from heart, when it comes from within, then only go for it. Don't compel yourself to have a relation or attachment or a bond with God. So these were the 5 secrets which we can adopt, or which we can now, since they are revealed, or we can have the knowledge of it and keep it safe in our heart to deepen the roots of our friendship with God. As the name of the chapter of these 11 and 12 in the book itself is becoming best friends with God with the help of the secrets just revealed. So I'm going to end the video with one quotation like I usually do. It is: great opportunities may come once in a lifetime, but small opportunities surround us every day. For example, you can donate your old clothes, your articles to any orphanage or charitable institution of your choice. You can encourage and empathize the people around you who are in pain, who need you. In the midst of so many calamities in our country, try to help needy and poor people. Be the reason that somebody smiles because of you today. Have that kindness and compassion in you, and see how the God becomes happy with you. On that note, keep believing, keep having your faith, try to be a good person, and always try to be happy.